Questions.
Answers.
Apollo, any advice on how to investigate this case?
Start by interviewing people about the basic facts.
I thought that's what smart people do.
Are you calling me stupid?
Oh. But yeah. Anyway, I think y'all deserve an introduction. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my playthrough of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Dual Destinies. As usual, I am Corlin, joined as always by the craziest of Lou's, Krazaloo.
That's pretty crazy, Lou.
Interview people. Got it. Hey, you there. What can you tell me about the...
Hold on, Athena. You can't just do that. Charles Tamage, fair limit to people with some relation to the case.
Okay, got it. Limit the interview pool.
You're right. I might also want to take it down a notch, otherwise they'll be dead by tomorrow.
He wants me to calm down at a time like this? Junie's fate rests in my hands. I just have to win this one. Right.
Oh, nice, your attorney's badge.
Are you feeling any better lately? Because I know that it's been kind of an issue for you lately. Like how you're feeling sick sometimes.
Yeah, I'm doing better. That's the first thing you want to present when you meet someone new. I heard that's what all the lawyers do.
You heard that? From whom?
Oh, it's Mr. Wright. Just remember, your badge comes first. So you think check it out. This is my attorney's badge.
Ooh, that's so intense. I want to present mine like that too. Ah, Mr. Wright.
I heard they arrested your friend, Juniper. Yeah, Detective Fulbright just took her in.
I refuse to believe that one of our students is capable of murder. We must prove her innocence by any means necessary. The end justifies the means. What do you mean, the end justifies the means? I, Professor Means, always say what I mean, and mean what I say by all means.
Do you think he means what he says when he means what he says when he means?
Here at our esteemed academy, we train our students to produce meaningful results. You believe in Juniper's innocence, do you not? Of course I do. Junie wouldn't even hurt a fly. So if you're not a fly, be careful. Precisely. We have justice on our side. The only thing we need are results. Oh gosh, and now I looked at the like badge thing on his like vest. It looks like a freaking face, like screaming in pain.
Help!
It is the height of folly to endanger your client by failing to pursue all means possible. Sure I want to prove her innocence, but I don't like the sound of that the end justifies the means part. Well, you are still young and idealistic. It's no wonder you fail to see the wisdom therein. There is but one thing to do now. I must personally take up Juniper's defense.
You're gonna take her case, Professor Means?
I may be a professor, but I am still licensed to practice law. In fact, I have even battled Professor Court in court.
No kidding? So you guys were rivals or something?
No, nothing of the sort. She was an esteemed colleague at the Academy and in court. You see, both Professor Court and I graduated from this academy at the top of our class. Wow, I bet they both used to really bring it. Now, if you would excuse me, I had best go discuss the case with Juniper. Professor Meads, please wait. I didn't want to say anything, but Apollo and I already agreed to take her case.
It's true. Juniper is counting on us to prove her innocence.
Really now? You two?
And when were you planning on telling me this?
Sorry, boss. I know we should have asked first, but...
Relax. Your friend was just hauled away in front of your eyes. Sometimes you just gotta make snap decisions, and I think you made the right one.
How wonderful. Very well, Athena Sykes. Let me ask you just one thing. As a lawyer, what is it that you treasure beyond all else? That's an easy one, Professor. Seeking justice for my clients. What a wonderful answer. Juniper must be overjoyed to have a friend such as you. As her professor, I too shall do whatever I may to help her. And if you decide to take the end justifies the means strategy, come see me at once. Let's hope it never comes to that. Now, if you would excuse me.
Well, time's a wasting. You better start investigating and fast. First, how about I tell you everything I know so far?
Yes, please.
Oh, a shiny new attorney's badge brings back memories, honestly.
I've heard that countless people live in dread of your pointer finger. Were you really that scary back then, Mr. Wright? Oh, wait. I think I've already... Yeah, okay.
We have.
This. Have you learned anything new about the case?
Actually, I ran into Prosecutor Gavin, and he told me something interesting. It seems like the murder took place in the art room. There's traces of a large pool of blood there. So, the police believe the body was moved from there to the stage.
What? Really? Just like the mock trial again.
The police are searching the art room, but whether they'll find anything, well, will they know if they'll never know that I did it.
Come to think of it...
Let's do our own crime scene investigation before it gets too crowded around here.
Huh? Are we even allowed to do that?
It's no big deal, as long as it's exactly like we found it. Plus, no, never mind.
It's not breaking the rules if you don't get caught. Now, where was I again?
But really, there's no need to talk about it right here, right now. I want you two to find out for yourselves. So, were you shocked by your conversation with Professor Means?
Oh, I guess so. Actually, that was pretty shocking.
The Dark Age of the Law. I'm sure you've heard those words before.
Sure, a number of times. Prosecutors file false charges and lawyers fight back by fabricating evidence. There's a lot of that going around these days.
Well, the real question is, how is it related to the case at hand? The training students to reduce results. That is the school's policy.
Well, that in and of itself isn't a bad thing.
Right, as long as those results come by fair and honest means. Ends justify the means. Oh god, it's the killing school trip all over again. To survive the dark age of the law, you must use any means necessary. Fabrication of evidence and false charges are unavoidable in the quest for results. That's what they're preaching here at Themis Legal Academy. Hold on a second. Hold on. Hold on. I'm trying to see something. Hold on. Oh, yeah, so your mic disconnected, I think. You,
Yeah, I've plugged it back in. Is it better now?
yeah. Is it still working on OBS?
Yeah, it is. It is.
There we go.
All right. You're.
Relax. It's just a rumor. I take it with a grain of salt if I were you.
Oh, that's a relief. You had me going there for a minute. Wait a second. What if Mr. Wright examined the victim's body for a reason? Maybe he was worried someone might actually tamper with the evidence.
Tamper with evidence in my Ace Attorney game?
It's more likely than you think.
I think it happens every time, actually. I think that about wraps up what I know so far. The fact that this case supposedly resembles Wood's script is obviously important. Knowing that, you should probably try to identify what's the same and what's different. Because I have to be Captain Obvious.
Okay, I'll try talking to as many people as I can on campus. You there, what do you know?
I know you're crazy.
So call me, baby. So this is the maintenance area. Let's see. During the mock trial, Prosecutor Gavin said that the art room is right above here on the 3rd floor, and that the body was dropped from there onto a high jump mat from the storehouse.
Right. Then he claimed that the body was transported to the stage. Yeah, to the stage in a ball cart. And then there's someone else here.
Hey, it's Robin. All right. So, do you want me to keep voicing this guy?
No, I got it. Whoa! You scared the crud out of me!
Yikes! Right back at you. So, what are you doing out here?
I'm working out so I can become strong enough to save Juniper! But I'm so worked up. My training bracelet was breaking at the seams!
Oh, right. The girl you like got arrested, so you're psyching yourself up to rescue her?
Yes, because I'm the manliest of men. That's why I work out with my manly brace.
Except that I hear some discord in that manliest of men's voice of yours.
I don't use Discord. I don't mean to be rude, but can't you talk without shouting? Sorry! I'll try not to shout so much! If at all possible, that is!
Which is not at all possible by the sound of it. So do you mind if I ask you some questions as Junie's lawyer?
No, No problem, ask away! Keep them coming, man!
Ouch, my ears ache already.
Whoa, check out your badge!
What do you think? Nice and shiny, huh?
Yeah, it's awesome! If the plating ever starts to peel or gets bent up, let me fix it for you!
Really? Thanks.
No problemo! I have some primo clay and glaze at the spreading just in case!
Wait, what does clay have to do with my badge?
Did you know it's a type of metal? The paper!
So, Robin, is this article true?
No author of that article has been going for the three of us for some reason! There's been nothing but trashy articles like this for as long as I can remember!
Maybe the author just wants your attention? It means they like you.
No way, man! The venom in those articles is way beyond that!
I wonder.
Whoa, deja vu, man! It's like I can almost taste my near victory! No, the final showdown was canceled because of the fucking murder!
This topic sure seems to strike a raw nerve. I hope it doesn't come between you guys.
You kidding? Our friendship is like a diamond, only tougher! It's like butter cake before a spark!
It's like the calm before the storm.
Indeed.
In other words, it's under a lot of pressure and ready to blow at any moment.
I don't know, dude. I don't think that's what you said.
Robin, could you tell me a little more about yourself?
I'm a second-rate member of the Finance Club!
The Fine Arts Club?
Where they make fine
Looks
arts.
like broken pottery or plaster. Maybe this is the source of that noise we heard.
There were supposedly two statues here, though. I think they were calling that a... What? That a co-ed from the Fine Arts Club made him.
Two big banners and a pair of wicked statues. This is just an illustration, but it's not half bad. Wicked statues? This isn't Yu-Gi-Oh! Wait, are these supposed to be you and Mr. Wright? Bingo, Fraulein. And they were so big and magnificent, too. What a terrible waste. Say, did you create those stage statues by any chance?
You bet I did! Both of them! Put my blood, sweat, and tears into those, man! It has been terrible seeing them all smashed up like that. No, I couldn't play off court if I let something like that get me down!
What do you mean?
Of course, the Fine Arts Club advisor. She's all about truth and beauty, man.
Hi, Tempty.
So I said the only cure for soul is the truth. That and only those who seek the truth and legitimate means produce world-class results.
Yes! I'm totally on your guys' side. She must have been an incredible woman.
Yeesh, you call me loud when I practice my course of steel. Man, when does it take the prosecutor course? I mean, how am I supposed to save Juniper if I'm starting to be a prosecutor?
Take a dive. Don't worry, I'll clear Junie's name, you'll see.
Three of us had a dream together, a dream! Prosecutor, lawyer, judge, the three of us would hold fair and honest trials.
We would be like the Yatagarasu, but in court.
The Kortagarasu. The dark age of the law. Ha! We were gonna put a nail in this coffin, man! Oh, you guys swore to do that? No! That's stupid! School rule had to ruin it!
School rule? Which one?
Anyone with a prior conviction, no matter how minor the offense, they won't be allowed to graduate from this stupid holier-than-thou school! A tough legal academy with even tougher rules.
Junie will never become a judge unless I can prove her innocence. And if I fail, the three of them will never realize their dream. It's like someone put pressure on my pressure.
Whoa! Did you make that? Let me fire in the kiln for you! Just give it to me, I'll take care of the rest!
I think I'll pass on the kiln firing this time. Whew, dodged a bullet there. Finally, things are a little more free-form. At least I assume they are.
I thought the area was cordoned off. Hey, the police are discussing something over there.
Oh, I know. I'll just quietly sneak over for a listen. Here goes.
Watch where you're...
Thump. Huh? Ah!
Huh?
Ow! Who put this stupid box here? Wait. Ah! Apollo! This box, there's...
What now?
There's someone or... something inside.
Oh, it'd be a snake!
Snake! Snake! Snake! How are you doing, by the way, Tempty? You haven't said anything else yet? Yeah, do you want to voice this character, Craz, or do you want me to do it?
Robin's gonna be alive.
Tss, tss, tss.
It's a creeper, oh god!
You morons just blew my cover!
There's really someone inside a box.
Tss, 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 tss. That someone is me, Miriam Scuttlebutt. And I'm a senior in the judge course. What's with the box? Tss, tss, tss. It's the fate of we who live in the shadows. There's a very good reason why none may see my face by the light of day.
Wait, if you're taking the judge course, did you just write a mock trial script too?
Tss, tss, tss. You really want to see my script that bad? Also, I'm going to continue this verbal tick because that's how... Because apparently, in the light of... Because as I've learned from watching anime, that's how you get... That's a valid character trait. Well, you better watch out. Read it without my permission and you'll wish you hadn't. Who cares? I'm sure it was rejected for a good reason. Tss, tss, tss. If you want to give me a present, slip it through a hole in my box. Or if it's too big, you can open the top and give me it that way. So, which is it gonna be? Tss, tss. Either way creeps me out. Hi, Daisakuma. My script was way more popular than Juniper's. Really? Wow, was that the majority opinion? Yep, my behind-the-scenes maneuvers, threats, and deceptions worked like a charm. Miriam, this may come as a surprise to you, but that's called cheating. And the other...
What?
And unlike a certain other Miriam we know, you actually just admitted to doing it. Yeah, we did start earlier, Daisakuma. Says you. I didn't break the law. Besides, the end justifies the means. That's what they teach us here.
Apparently some people are already thriving in the dark age of the law.
Oh, so you're studying to be a judge too? You must be classmates with Juniper. Are you a friend of hers? Juniper? Sure, she's my friend. That's why I'm gathering info. Now tell me all you know. You know, for tomorrow's trial. For tomorrow's trial? What are you talking about? I'm going to take the stand, naturally. So the witness for the prosecution is some weirdo in a cardboard box. Cack! This disguise is how I get my scoops. Stop making me sweat, you're gonna ruin its coloration. But you're right, it's me, so tell me everything you know for Juniper's sake. I mean, it's gonna be pretty good.
Wait a second, Miriam. Repeat what you just said.
Since I wasn't at the end of last stream, what do you think about Clavier's new objection? I'm gonna be totally honest, Isakuma, I don't remember what it sounded like. And so, I mean, it probably, I'm guessing it, though, considering that it probably wasn't as good as, his original one. A lawyer with brains as bad as his ears. Poor Juniper. I'm taking the stands tomorrow. Tell me everything you know for Juniper's sake. Clear enough for you this time?
No.
Ooh.
I thought so. Feeling my brace was reacting.
Similar to Gaspin 1, no German accent. Oh, I see. Really? That means a lie already? That was quick.
Liar, pants on fire?
I see.
I'm taking the stand.
So, is it only upon specific words that the, that this... Ah, there we go.
Gotcha!
Do you think we got her?
Yeah.
That's strange. Really tightened your grip when you said for Juniper's sake. It's like you subconsciously tensed up because you're lying.
Cack! What are you talking about? When did I ever lie? Okay then, let me ask you this. Why were you selected as a witness? That's an easy one. I'm the editor-in-chief of the Themis Herald. I know everything there is to know around campus, even the darkest of secrets. It's like I'm a power broker.
In chief, huh? Pretty impressive.
Yeah, well, it's a lonely one-woman operation. I do it all myself from reporting to editing to publishing. Still impressed? I'm a perfect storm of journalism because I bring it all to the table. Yeah, eat your heart out. And that is the evidence here. An extra edition of the Themis Herald, published to coincide with the mock trial. Thanks, Miriam. You've revealed who you truly are. Someone who's never had Junie's best interests in mind. What? Are you questioning our friendship? Look, you may want answers, but no can do, because what you're saying conflicts with this piece of evidence.
Take that!
That's the Themis Herald, the paper I publish. What about it? Are you really that dense? This article's full of malicious lies about Junie. It's definitely not something a true friend of hers would write. Cack! You got it all wrong. Another staff member wrote that one. I don't think so, Miriam. You even said it yourself just a moment ago. It's a one-woman operation. Or did you forget already? Cack! If you've just given me the info you have. Stupid pawn, Juniper's just using you. Now I want the truth, Miriam. You hide in your box in order to collect gossip for your sleazy paper, isn't that right?
You're not really friends with Juniper, are you?
No duh, she's the target of my scoops, and my readers demand dirt. Extra, extra! The dirty little secret of the squeaky clean school student council president. Dirty little secret? Alright, what are you planning to say in court, huh? I'm a witness to her part in the crime. I'm going to tell it all in a shocking exposé. The end justifies the means. That's my brand of tell-all journalism. The end justifies the means. Wait a second. In this dark age of law, many of us embrace Professor Means' methods, even future judges. I've even adopted an end justifies the means brand of journalism, which includes tape recorders secretly hidden all over our campus, secretly recording every last word without anyone being any the wiser. Doesn't she realize that's totally illegal? And one of them was at the scene of the crime, the art room.
Put a tape recorder in the art room? What did it record?
You wanna know? You really wanna know? If this feeling flows both ways? Yes, please, that's nice of you to like I'd really tell you now, the big scoop comes out in court tomorrow! You're so mean, Miriam. According to my evidence, a fatal fissure had opened up between the three of them. Who, Junie, Hugh, and Robin? And what do you mean by fatal fissure? Take a shot when Dark Age of the Law appears. Another thing I don't like here about...
pumped, alright?
Another thing I don't like here about the Academy, new Clavier objections, say it doesn't fit him. Why it doesn't fit him. I know this is a nitpick, but I really like Clavier, no matter how bland he was in AA4. I feel like Clavier had, like, some, Clavier at least was, like, a departure from the usual prosecutor characters. Though, yeah, I feel like more could have been done with him. And also Apollo, to be honest. Just, actually show their reactions to... the events of the first case. Like, that should have, like, been that would have been a great way to, like, get them to bond. Juniper, Hugh, and Robin used to be the best of friends. Used to be? They still seem to get along fine to me. I did sense some discord, though. Discord! Impossible! You don't know anything. Professor Means has his followers, and Professor Court had hers. Their influence is inescapable. Are you implying that one of them adheres to that extreme idea you and Professor Means have? But why would anyone follow that philosophy? How could you possibly understand? I think Miriam's representing a stealth game. Hitman, Splinter Cell, Assassin's Creed, fuck, I can't remember. Yes, yes indeed. Maybe she's referencing Stealth Hunter 2, although I don't think that game really had many cardboard boxes in it. How could you possibly understand? You're new around here.
Graham, wouldn't you feel better if you just came out with a dark and out of the dark and into the light? You know, instead of the dark age of the law, how about the light age of the law?
Funny little profile of her. I kind of like that. I can see fine in here. You'll be the one seeing the light in court tomorrow. I've always wanted to say that. Then you'll realize how guilty Juniper Woods really is. We're going to have to cross-examine her tomorrow, but I don't know where to start.
At least take care of whatever we can today.
You're right. Let's see what else we can find out. An unceremonious cancellation.
Holy shit, she can glow in the dark. Or he can glow in the dark.
If you want to give me a present, slip it through the hole in the box. Dark Age of the Law when Light Age of the Anarchy appears. Look, there's Hugh. Hey, Hugh! Oh, it's you two. Do you want something?
Did you find anything? You're gonna do some investigating on your own.
No matter how much I despise Serenade, it builds up Clavier's character, shows his perfectionism, and I like that because Clavier and Kristoff in law and Clavier in performance, them being perfectionists, but that's all. Yeah, that is a nice, that is a pretty nice character moment for him. Nope, nothing yet. I'm afraid it's not looking very good for Juniper.
I don't think Juniper could have done something like this, could you? Could you?
Only the author and the victim knew the contents of the script. Both the stage and the art room were in the exact same state as described therein. Nobody could mimic the crime like that unless they'd already read the script. Or wrote it. But... Look, Professor Means is better able to handle this than you two, so just leave it to him. There it is again. I'm picking up some discord in Hugh's voice.
We're not playing Discord.
Your attorney's badge looks brand new. That just shows how inexperienced and useless you are. Even though mine's
see yours,
fucking invisible.
motherfucker.
Well, when you get your badge, it'll be new and shiny too. You mouth breathers just don't get it, do you? My badge will be a symbol of my genius from the moment I get it. It will be chipped, bent, and worn as if it's been through 1,000 courtroom battles. He's like some hipster doofus, and not even with a cool, fashionable scarf.
He just fucking sucks.
I get it. This is your way of mocking my defeat. You like shoving people's shame in their faces. That's your modus operandi. No, that wasn't my intention. Besides, you were never actually defeated. Oh, I suppose you're right. Or is this just a trick intended to provoke me? That wasn't my intention either. Then what was your intention? I know, you're trying to toy with my emotions. Wow, this guy can't take being humbled old country style. Oh, and I bet he puts the cunt in country. Hugh, would you mind telling me a little bit about yourself?
What the
Whatever. I'm 6'1", and under this uniform, I'm 100% lean muscle. If the air conditioning drops even a degree below 72 degrees Fahrenheit, then I'll practically freeze to death. My grades are outstanding, and I'm the ace of the archery club. Needless to say, I never missed my mark. Oh, and I'm incredibly humble too. Any king who must say, "I am the king," is no true king. How can he even say that with a straight face? I don't know if this is controversial, but I think AA6's prosecutor is better written than Clavier. Don't know if this is a spoiler, so tell me if it is. I wouldn't say that's a spoiler, no. Though, I do know, though, just based off what I've heard, it does seem like there would be a lot of disagreement around that. Those around
I'll also say that, from what I remember, that is an absolute fucking great, like, you're, like, at the heat of the sun take. Like, you're on the surface of the sun take.
Guess we'll have to wait and see what that is, what that's like. Those around me call me a genius, but I pay them no mind. But when it comes to tests, I always get 100%, so I suppose it's only natural for them to say I'm a genius. But, as I said before, I pay them no mind. I heard you the first time.
Hey, Corlin, you know that he pays them no mind?
Why, no, I didn't. Thank you, Craz, for this information.
You're welcome. What about the mock trial? It sounds like you're about to lose to Robin. What? No, it wasn't.
There's a very good reason for that. You see, right before the mock trial started, I saw the body. You saw the body? Right, and I was so distraught that I basically handed Robin a victory.
Would you mind telling us more about that fact?
Right before the mock trial, the campus was empty. Everyone was here in the lecture hall. Your attention, please. This is an announcement from the mock trial committee. The mock trial will begin shortly.
A body has been discovered!
Yeah, all students and faculty, please proceed at once to the lecture hall. That's right, there was that announcement and then everyone came in here. The only exceptions were the mock trial participants. Juniper, Robin, and I were in our personal dressing rooms next door.
Be back in a minute.
Wow, your own personal dressing rooms. That's total VIP treatment. Actually, they're for student-teacher meetings. They don't even have windows. The other two waited patiently in their rooms, but that's not my style. So I headed over to the archery range on the other side of the quad. I did some meditation while I waited. That's the best way to relax, as I learned from a certain astronaut. Then, just before the mock trial was to start, I headed back toward the main building. As I walked across the quad, I passed in front of the stage. So that's when you saw the body? Right. It was quite a shock. As much as I hate to admit it, my legs were shaking. I could have easily beaten Robin if it hadn't been for that. Wait, hold it right there. You went through with the mock trial even though you had just discovered a body? Why didn't you tell anyone? I mean, we're talking about someone getting killed here. I think I know why. Was it because of this? Ah, where'd you get that? So this article in the Themis Herald is true. The winner of the mock trial would get to make his confession to Junie. Right, but if I reported the body I'd found, the whole thing would be called off. You really wanted to win that bad? Bad enough to ignore a dead body? Sorry, but that's not normal. Or could their love for Junie really be that strong? I mean, that maybe is biased, because for me, AJ is the worst AA game, DD is the second worst, and Spirit of Justice is my fourth favorite. I see. Hold on, if he saw the body, then why did the BDA only sound after 3 other people saw it? Maybe, I don't know, maybe Apollo's the killer. Who knows? But, but the real answer was we didn't know. I mean, actually, I think Craz did sound it off, when Athena and Phoenix found it. Thanks for sharing that important piece of information with us. It may prove useful at tomorrow's trial. Good, because that's all I have to say about the matter. Thanks, and don't worry, we'll prove Juniper's innocence, you'll see. I can't say you two inspire much confidence. Okay, Athena, what next? Well, I think I've talked to everyone who's somehow linked to the case. Okay, maybe it's about time we wrapped up our investigation. Oh, wait, we haven't met with Junie yet. Yeah, you're right. Let's head over to the detention center. Athena, thank you so much for coming. She called me Athena like she used to. Maybe she's finally letting her guard down. Junie, the crime's unfolding exactly like your script. Any idea what's going on here? We wanted to make it fair, so the script was kept secret until the day of the mock trial. And the only people who knew the details were Professor Court and I. Nothing we haven't heard already so far. However... Yes? What is it, Junie? Well, there was this one article in the school paper. You mean this one? It's more like a tabloid piece than a newspaper article, if you ask me. I've been worried that the trial would wreck the friendship between Rob and Hugh and me. She wants to say friends, but both of the guys are hoping to take it to the next level. The passion of high school drama. Wish I could have experienced it. And I know Athena, it's overrated. And I know I shouldn't have, but I revised the script to favor the prosecution. But Professor Court noticed it immediately and changed it back. So if Robin had won, Hugh wouldn't have been able to confess his love to Junie. That would have kept the trio's relationship the same. Never knew Junie could be so devious. She-devil. Sorry, I guess my personal problems probably won't be of any help in court, huh? You never know. Help often comes from the most unexpected places. Thanks, Juniper. I was wondering about that awl you had on you when you were arrested. Detective Fulbright, we found this in the suspect's pocket. Well, why there's blood on this. That's evidence we made for the mock trial. A mock trial? Never heard of such a thing, but it sounds fishy to me. Real fishy.
Liar!
It was the murder weapon from the mock trial. Professor Court and I were prepping it in the art room until the day before the trial. I didn't even realize I still had it on me until I was arrested.
We have nothing to worry about. There shouldn't be any way to link it to the crime. But we actually stabbed her to put the blood on it.
Still, that blood-red color on the awl bothers me. Wasn't it just paint or something? I mean, I was looking at it from pretty far away, but... It probably was just paint, but that's what bothers me. It wasn't on the awl when we were prepping it yesterday.
It wasn't? Then how and when did it get there?
Well, before the mock trial began, I showed Athena and Mr. Wright to the waiting room. Then I went back to my dressing room to get the trial props we were going to use. That's when I found the art room key and the awl with what looked like blood on it. A key and the awl? Professor Court normally has the art room key since she's the Fine Art Club's advisor. And since that key was there in the dressing room, I thought she was the one who had painted the awl to look like it had blood on it. After all, she always insisted that the props should be realistic, so... The awl suddenly shows up on the day of the trial with what looked like blood on it? I have a really bad feeling about this. Me too, but Oh, whoops.
Me too, but let's not jump the gun on this.
You and Professor Court were busy preparing for the mock trial together yesterday, right? Was that the last time you saw her? Yes, I left school at around 6 p.m.
Did you notice anything different about her?
No, I didn't notice anything out of the ordinary. She looked and acted the same as always. I wonder, I would have never guessed she'd end up like this. It looks like we're about out of time. Thank you for coming to see me. We'll do everything we can to prove you innocent tomorrow. I know, and I believe in you, Thena. Well, I should go now. Bye.
Is he gonna be alright? Took a shot of the girl we met at the academy.
The Junie I knew was always like that, a little weak and sickly. But the fact that she's lifted her facade shows that she trusts us. Even still.
What is it?
Well, when Junie and her two friends were talking about their friendship, I sensed some discord in their hearts.
Seriously?
Yeah, but it was really faint. I might have been mistaken. There's no reason to doubt their friendship, is there?
Don't worry, everything will be fine. You and Juniper are friends, right? You know that friend I mentioned to you earlier? Well, get this. We're telling each other like one of us, the other can just feel it. That's real friendship.
I suppose you're right. Might as well forget about that and concentrate on the trial.
Yep, tomorrow's a big day. Let's sort out what we know so far.
Okay. The victim, Professor Constance Court, was murdered in the art room on the 3rd floor. Then her body was moved to the outdoor stage in the quad. Also, the location where we found the body was just as the mock trial described.
Those were the only similarities they shared.
What do you mean?
What I mean is that the script in this case are exactly the same in almost every respect. The faults of the actual trial may very well unfold just like the mock trial did.
Oh no! The mock trial ended right before the prosecution was about to win. Well, that's not gonna happen. This time, Junie will be declared not guilty. Of course, I intend to get our results the honest way. We can do this. We'll be fine. After all, I have Apollo, and he's the king of being fine. Or at least shouting about it. To be continued.
Next week on Dragon Ball Z.
Jikai, Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D's. My butterflies have butterflies in their stomach.
What's it like to have your very own case for the first time?
My heart hasn't raced this fast since I ran that full marathon last year. Holy crap!
It helps keeps up. You might get a lawyer's high. You know, like a runner's high. Relax, everyone's never their first time, and I'm not going to elaborate.
So my fears weren't unfounded. After all, today's prosecutor is so terribly brutal, and willing to use any means necessary to win a conviction. There's that the end justifies the means concept again. Now that it has come to this, we have no choice but to fight fire with fire. The end justifies the means. I wish he'd stop saying that. That's your method. That's your method, Professor. I'm going to defend Juniper in my own way. But Miss Sykes, just yesterday you told me. As a lawyer, what is it that you treasure beyond all else? Well, that's an easy one, Professor. Seeking justice for my clients. Justice for all. But if
hey,
this
wait a second.
What? But if this trial proceeds in the same manner and ends in the same way as the mock trial, would you not lose everything you've worked so hard to gain?
What has she gained?
Well, I'll just have to make sure that doesn't happen then, won't I? My, but aren't you a stubborn one? Well, I suppose you will have to learn of your own Well, I suppose you will have to learn of your own inefficacy the hard way.
Forgive me, Professor Maines, but can we just leave it at that?
Oh dear, please forgive me. It's just, I wish to protect Juniper by any means I can. Keep the ambulance on speed dial if you do. Oh yeah, frickin' drinking games. I do too, but... Whoa, sorry, I think I kept cutting you off, Craz.
It's fine.
Weren't you gonna say something?
I don't remember.
Now, if you would excuse me. Thanks to him, I'm feeling even more pressure than before. I feel like rice.
Don't let it get to you, Athena. And don't forget to keep smiling.
I'll be fine, and I haven't forgotten what Mr. Wright said. The worst of times are when lawyers have to force their biggest smiles. The trial's about to begin. I'll show you to the courtroom if you please.
Oh, I'm counting on you to support Athena this time. I mean, I could do it, but, like, I don't really got a good reason not to. Okay, Mr. Wright, leave it to me.
That's right. I have Apollo to back me up. Junie's fate rests in my hands. I won't rest until she walks free.
And so, Athena Sykes stayed up for 28 hours straight. Hi guys, it's me, the judge. I fixed my voice. Court is now in session for the trial at Juniper Woods.
Athena Sykes, the defense team leader, is ready, Your Honor.
I didn't sound very confident. You sure you're okay?
I'll be fine.
Your baldness. I know. As usual, you want me to deliver the opening statement. This case is crystal clear. I see no need to explicate it any further. Now summon the witness. But we're just okay. Well, I mean, I didn't know we were just skipping that. Is there something the matter? Please do share your boldness. Whatever gave you that idea? But hey, let's please call our first witness.
And now we don't even get an opening statement. Detective Fulbright. He and Prosecutor Blackwell have become quite the team. Alright, if it's okay with you, could I voice Fulbright since you're voicing the judge, Blackwell, and Apollo?
Sure.
Alright, the case brief. Leave it to me. Yes, let the detective in charge, everyone's favorite friend of justice, explain.
What was that just now? It's like he and Blackwell are totally in sync.
Well, I don't think they're capable of mind melding if that's what you're thinking.
Alright, Detective Fulbright, would you please explain the case to the court?
Professor Court's body was discovered on October 24th at approximately 2:30 p.m. She was murdered with this all I have here. The victim's blood and the defendant's prints were both discovered on it. Ah! Wow.
The Perkin delivered evidence too? Blackwell's trained him well.
Maybe Blackwell should train it not to mess up people's hair while he's at it. I mean, this takes forever to style. Moving right along, the body was discovered on the outdoor stage, although no blood was found there. However, we detected traces of a massive amount of blood in the third-floor art room. In short, the murder took place in the art room.
So then the body had been moved from the art room to the stage?
Precisely, and there is one more piece of irrefutable evidence. A recording made by a tape recorder that a school paper reporter hid in the art room. It captured a female voice screaming, "You're a goner!"
What's this? You had such a recording? I sure hope this doesn't come up repeatedly later. Must be from that tape recorder Miriam mentioned. Gee, thanks. Couldn't tell you. Wouldn't have
So
known.
I know this is Ace Attorney, but I'm pretty sure this wouldn't work in paper perjury, right? There was an entire... That was like a major plot point, that something like this wouldn't work. Because, you know, it's an illegal recording. But why is this the first we've heard of a death threat at the moment of the murder?
Yeah, it'd be a... I think it would be a... Well, actually, we don't know if Japanifornia... I think Japanifornia is a 1 consent state, not a 2.
Okay. I mean, again, I don't know what the, I don't know what the actual law is in that case.
Maybe one day I'll be able to answer what law is.
I would like to play the tape for you now.
Do I have to?
What?
I said, do I have to?
Do I have to what?
You're a goner! You're a goner!
You're a goner! You're a goner!
Your Honor! What?
Hooray! I'm trying to do, like, frickin' Goo from Inanimate Insanity. Like, hooray! Oh, your brother's... I can't do Goo's frickin' voice. But the voice does sound female. The noise and low volume of the voice have made voice print analysis all but impossible. It could have been a frickin' cosplayer for all we know.
Then you haven't identified the voices belong to the defendant?
Not so fast. Not so fast! After all, voice print analysis isn't everything. The victim was killed at night, then discovered in the afternoon the next day. The question is, when was the body moved?
Oh, I know! I could have been moved in the middle of the night when no one was around!
Sorry, but no. The campus was full of students that morning. However, no one reported seeing a body. That means the body was moved sometime before the mock trial when all the students and faculty were gathered in the lecture hall and the rest of the campus was empty. It was during this time Hugh O'Connor, one of the mock trial participants, found the body. So the prosecution heard about Hugh seeing the body.
Wait one moment, I thought the students and faculty were gathered in the lecture hall. Then there wouldn't have been anyone who could have moved the body.
Ha ha ha! Have no fear, for there is always an exception.
An exception, you say?
The 3 mock trial participants were standing by in individual dressing rooms. They were the only ones who had free access to the deserted campus before the mock trial.
What? Then that would mean... what, exactly?
Those 3 students were the only ones who could have moved the body. In justice we trust!
I don't like where this is headed, Athena.
Me neither. And by those 3, I mean Hugo Connor, Robin Newman, and Juniper Woods. I knew it. Please, Detective Fulbright, don't say what I think you're about to say. In justice we trust. I take it everyone understands now. The voice believed to be that of the murderer was female. And out of the 3 people who could have moved the body, just 1 is a girl. That leaves the defendant Juniper Woods as the only possibility. No!
Impressive. He's on the ropes even before any cross-examinations.
You could at least pretend to feel bad for me. Hang on. You could at least pretend to be upset for me.
That's a splendid job, Fulbright. It could not have been any clearer. Feel free to anticipate a salary raise next month.
What a good boss. Ha 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 ha! I don't do this for the money. It's all about justice. In justice we trust.
Only a halfway but apparently old stick in the mud you are.
I guess neither the carrot nor the stick works on Detective Fulbright.
Oh, bailiff, please bring our next witness to the stand. Oh.
What's inside the box?
So our first witness is a cardboard box?
Cack! Stealth mode deactivated.
Oh my, the box has hands! Oh god!
Smile, Your Honor.
I did not consent to being photographed. Please throw her in jail. What the dickens?
Miriam Scuttlebutt, senior at the Legal Academy. I'm a reporter on the judge course. Juniper's been a bad, bad girl. I'll tell you all about her crimes.
Might I ask whether you can come out of that box or not?
How will I get any more scoops if I blow my cover? So the answer is no. After all, covert action is an undercover reporter's bread and butter.
But it does went from a faceless witness is highly irregular. A former moonshine but in the clink said that exposing those who work in the shadows is to pass the death sentence upon them. Oh my! I never thought of it that way! Very well, if it would spare a life, I'll make a special exception just this one time.
A former ninja in prison? Holy Shinto. How can the judge believe in this load of crock?
Now, your testimony, please. Oh, but take care to not reveal your face. After all, you haven't hit 1,000 subscribers.
The murder happened exactly like Juniper's mock trial script. Up until the mock trial began, only Professor Court and Juniper knew the script's content. But Professor Court's sudden decision not to use the script sparked Juniper's murderous rage. Juniper has to be the killer. She has a motive, and the murder is just like her script.
Just like our script, could such a thing be true? Your Honor, you literally weren't even there.
Compare her script with the murder case and crime scene photos, then you'll see.
This is so simple, even an ape posing as a decrepit old judge could understand. Only the victim and the defendant were privy to the script.
Ergo, the defendant is the killer. Furthermore, in the odd room where the crime supposedly occurred, there was with the script. Along with an envelope on which she used was written on were found. This proves that the accused's script had been rejected the day before the trial, and that somehow Taka's feathers can clip through my arm. She pressed the victim to use her script, and the argument ensued in the fatal stabbing.
I didn't even notice that. Even Athena's own thoughts are censored.
Holy Shinto!
Paper perjury said voices won't work, but the noises that aren't voices would be technically legal. Yeah, that's how it works. At least in there. I don't know if it's based on I don't know if that's the case for American or Japanese law. Go. That makes perfect sense. What now?
Arthur Blackwell has all his ducks lined up in a row. He's really on a roll now.
He's like a pit bull once it sinks its teeth into you. How dare she? My script had it all. A bum rap and phony evidence. Grudges and betrayals.
I trust the defense is ready to cross-examine the witness.
No problem. I mean, yes, I'm ready. I think. Time to find a hole in her testimony and unbox the truth. I've seen it done over and over. I know I can do this.
Hold it!
There must be places where the script and this case diverge. Cat! Don't sweat the details! That kind of stress will give you wrinkles!
Objection!
I'm not worried. My skin is as fair as silk.
Objection!
Indeed, you are quite fair. Fairly desperate.
Objection!
What did you just say?
Blackwell really turned that one around on you.
Whose side are you on? Hurry up and think of a clever comeback.
Okay, easy there, Athena.
Now you listen to me. The two cases do indeed have their differences. For one, the stage hadn't yet been erected in the mock trial script. In the actual case, there were signs indicating the victims were southern bound. But such differences pale in comparison to the host of similarities. In any event, replicating the crime without knowledge of the script is an impossibility.
Looks like I won't be passing this off as a coincidence. What a total burn! Try again, why don't you, pawn of woods?
Hold it!
Somebody could have stolen a peek beforehand. I don't think so. I mean, I tried any number of times. Shame on you, Miriam. But that crafty she-devil Juniper has eyes in the back of her head. What chance does your average person have if an undercover reporter like me failed? Sounds like you need an ultimate reporter. Interesting point, still. Miss Scuttlebutt, won't you get in trouble later for admitting to such underhanded tactics? Why, I played entrapment! How's you blurting out your own crime entrapment? Cack! But you haven't scoped me yet. They were all set to use Juniper's script.
Hold it!
How do you know that Professor Court wasn't going to use her script?
There in the odd room where the heinous crime took place. It's an envelope marked use, and Miriam's Scuttlebutt script was found. Evidently, the script that was going to be used belonged to the girl in the box over there.
It's only natural that my script would be accepted and hers rejected. I introduced all sorts of brand new concepts, including bribery and fake evidence. It was a cutting-edge script portraying a courtroom battle in the dark age of the law. I can't help but feel Professor Court went out of her way not to use it. But Juniper, she used some devious underhanded tactics to get her scripts chosen. That's why her script and not my masterpiece was used in the mock trial. How's that for an explanation? Are you impressed? I think you're impressed.
Hold it!
Anyone who saw the mock trial could have recreated the crime. After they saw the mock trial, they could have easily staged the body just like the script.
Objection!
Weary is the trap which puts Hawk against Canary.
Objection!
What did you just say?
I called you a little bitch. It was so weird, he should try hoofing less. I bet that saves some energy.
This is no time for jokes, Apollo. He just called me a canary. Next he's gonna say I'm in a coal mine.
No one gets to you. Well, these canaries pick up on things quickly, just like you. I shan't repeat myself, so listen carefully, Stono. You O'Connor discovered the body before the mock trial even began. How could one stage the body as it is in the script before anyone knew its contents?
That's right.
Do you even fathom the intricacies that go into staging a crime scene? No, I think not. You have the rudimentary mind of an elementary school kid.
Wow. Elementary school?
I'm at least middle!
Reporter's testimony throws attorney Athena Sykes for a loop. The perfect caption. No, it wasn't your testimony.
How marvelous! A photo in the newspaper is just a thing to boost your brand!
In a school paper? And a self-published one at that? Seriously?
I believe you pressed the witness more than enough, Miss Sykes. Nice, how clear cut my case is. I'm really proud of it, so, like, you know. Take it now, and in that fair, desperate mind of yours. Etch it so deep you may never forget it.
No! No! Even my arguments get thrown back in my face. It wasn't supposed to be like this. What am I going to do?
Athena. Hope keeps on going. You should just have about all the answers you've been looking for just now.
Huh?
Think about it this way. If the killer knew of the details of the mock trial, would they really commit the crime in the exact same way?
I don't follow.
Try to place yourself in the killer's shoes. I bet you'll discover an inconsistency if you do.
I get it. Thanks, Apollo. Miss Scuttlebutt, just so we're clear, you're claiming that the killer intentionally made the crime scene look just as it was in the script. And that is beyond the shadow of a doubt not a coincidence. Is that correct? No, duh. After all, it's just more evidence of Juniper's evil she-devil ways.
Objection!
Cack! What did I say? What did I say? Our client made the crime scene look just like the script, something known only to her.
My internet is having a stroke right now.
That would be not just foolhardy, but completely irrational. Are we sure it's not Kizna under that box? I am voicing her quite similarly just because I think it fits. Whoops. What do you mean?
Yeah, besides, please tell this court what do you mean by irrational?
It wouldn't make any sense for Junie to mimic her own script on purpose because it would... Oh, crap. Intentionally making the crime scene look like the script would expose the secret script for all to see. So, Juniper's a ruthless she-devil. She'd easily do that and a lot more to achieve her evil designs.
Does the defense care to offer a counter-argument?
No, I'm good. I'm moving right along.
Wait a moment. Here in court, we have a special gift for intentionally of lawyers.
Thank you, Your Honor. I want a refund! There's something obviously wrong with this whole setup. God damn it. Here's the thing, the mock trial details were kept secret. In short, there was no way our client could have known... Oh my god. I answered that because I thought that, I thought that if Juniper recreated it exactly as her version indicated, I thought it was going to lead into Athena, like, stating... I thought it was going to... Like the first one just... The second one just felt like too circular of reasoning. This one I thought was going to be, like, Athena tried to change the script... No, not Athena. Juniper tried to change the script to, favor the defense, I believe. No, prosecution. But then, yeah, and then... But then, Professor Court changed it back. And so, if she did it, like, according to... So maybe there was a possibility that that there were, like, differences because of her version.
I'll just tell you, I think their reasoning is that if she recreated the script, it would make her look like the killer. Why would she do such a thing?
Yeah. The murder scene was the same as it was in the mock trial script. That in and of itself is irrational. Kak! What's wrong with them being the same? I think I just overthought it.
No, your reasoning made sense. The game just doesn't think that high.
Yes, Mick Sykes? Yes, Miss Sykes, care to explain?
Granted, granted, like, it would be a hard thing to prove, I feel. Or at least to write around proving. Okay, let's say for the argument's sake that Miss Woods is the killer. If so, then... what reason would she have to intentionally make the actual murder mimic her own script? That's easy! She was admitting that she was the... Ah! That's right, if she'd really done that, it would have been like proclaiming to the world that she was the killer. So what we actually have here is evidence of someone trying to frame our client. Cat. Did you have those, like, tapes to the roof of the box or something? The body was found the day of the mock trial. In short, the day the details were revealed. So it would be completely inconceivable for the murder to go exactly like the script. Cack! Don't let it go to your head just yet!
Objection!
It would seem that Justice Donner's comrade in arms has finally drawn his sword. However, the blade is dull, and it shall remain so until you master its use.
Enough with the stupid sword metaphors already!
Here's a perfectly good reason for the inconsistency of which you speak.
Reason? What reason?
She was stupid. Must I spell out everything for you? You know what people today call high meat.
Okay, Blackwell. Damn.
The accused had intended to stop the mock trial, and in that event... A nary a soul would have been the wiser to the similarities of the case script.
Objection!
No, the mock trial was only stopped after the body was accidentally discovered.
Objection!
Shut up, I'm talking. A witness here also discovered the body. In fact, she was led to a deeply devoted professor by the accused herself.
What? Miss Scuttlebutt saw the body too?
Precisely. When they discovered the body, the mock trial ought to have been cancelled.
Wait, so you didn't call the police? Nope, I kept it secret for my big scoop. You can't do that.
I made her pay long and hard. I made her pay long and hard penance for her sin. Did I not, my little box top?
Cack! I'm not legal. Compared to the work of a war correspondent, the sheer terror of that was... Ah!
You wonder what the twisted samurai did to her.
Block off all the holes in her box? And spin her like a top while Detective Fulbright cackled in delight?
That sounds more nauseating than scary. Enough jabbering! Witness, continue your testimony.
Sure, Mr. Samurai. I'm ready to finish off that she-devil. I snuck into Juniper's dressing room while everyone was in the lecture hall. Juniper had changed into her stage costume. I asked her, "What are you doing?" When suddenly she fled into the hallway as if she wanted me to follow her. I followed her all the way to Professor Quartz's body. She led me right to it. I'm positive it was Juniper because she was wearing the costume she had made.
Hold it!
Why did you withhold such key testimony? Cack! What's that supposed to mean?
Athena, you haven't even started your cross-examination yet.
I know, but her testimony points to her as being a potential suspect.
Well, I don't think Prosecutor Blackwell is. No way, everybody's already thought of that.
The witness left the lecture hall to sneak into Miss Woods' room before the mock trial. That means she, too, could have moved the victim's body. Jack! The prosecution's claim no longer has any ground to stand on. Help!
Help! Help me!
Now, no need to ruffle your own feathers, so. When you squeak like a little brat, it agitates Taka. You want him to peck your eyes out.
Please. No, thanks.
Did you say please? You listen here, the witness has a perfectly good alibi. A perfectly good alibi.
Oh yeah, I do. Around the estimated time of death? I was at undercover reporter class. It's right near my home. Undercover reporter class?
The proverbial rug has been pulled out from under you. The witness could not be the killer. The defense must look before leaping, or at least before to make sure the rug's secured on the floor. I tried to warn you.
Oh. I mean, it's not like, her knowing that isn't a bad thing.
Well, there ends the cross-examination. Let's allow the witness to step down.
Huh? No, wait a minute.
The defense has no right to cross-examine the witness after that little spectacle. Whatever a man is sowing, this he will also reap.
Why can't he say you reap what you sow?
Because that's not cool. Well, the defense cross-examination is over. I suppose the witness may go home. After spending some time in our lovely box and recover from today's stressful events.
Don't you worry about me, Your Honor. There's no rest for the wicked, or journalists either. My third eye's always eyeing a scoop and giving me scrying capabilities.
She's always eyeing a scoop?
Well, back to the trenches. Bye-bye.
Hold it!
Not so fast, Miss Scuttlebutt.
Apollo?
There is just one thing I'd like to ask. Did you take a picture of the victim's body? And if not, why not?
Well, that is... No, I didn't take one.
Well, that's strange, don't you think? Why wouldn't you take a picture if you're always eyeing a scoop, huh?
Cack!
Did you or did you really see the Did you or did you not really see the victim's body?
Cack! It's not like I, actually saw it, but...
What the devil? You hear that, Your Honor? The witness didn't actually see the body. That completely overturns the prosecution's claim that the witness was led to it. Justice Tono, you dare steal at me again?
Hold it! Nice try, boy wonder. So what if I didn't see the body? The fact remains that Juniper led me there. Feast your eyes on this.
What exactly am I looking at here?
It's a crucial moment forever frozen in time by my third eye. A photo clearly showing Juniper Woods. Cack!
Why did you not tell me of this?
It's a shocking scoop I was saving for just the right moment. And that would be now right here in court. Surprise! Oh, I thought he was gonna break his shackles there. Gah! What'd I do? All journalists keep their scoops secret until the right moment.
He's pretty brave hiding it from Blackwell like that.
We're pretty stupid. Well, this is an unexpected turn.
Athena? About this picture. See how it only shows the back of the subject?
Ah, so then...
Right, who knows why this photo shows Juniper in the first place? I can't believe the irrelevant point. What is relevant here is that there was someone who did try to lead the witness to the body. Take a gander at this, the route by which the accused escaped. The witness pursued the accused this way after she fled the room. The accused ascended to the first floor and exited to the quad. Then what, Carden Cretan?
Then I tripped and fell, caught my knee on my own box, somehow. She stayed under her box even while running after someone? Sounds difficult.
Recall that the body was already there, for Hugh O'Connor had already seen it. She was trying to show someone the body because she wanted to stop the mock trial. If the facts have changed, that's all the more reason to cross-examine the witness. The defense has a point there. Very well, you may proceed with your cross-examination. God fucking damn it. God fuck. Seems Justice Dono has saved your pretty little hide, Missy. For now, at least. Oh, guess I pulled that off somehow.
Thanks, Apollo. You're a lifesaver.
Incidentally, my compliments to the witness for a very fine box.
It's primo cardboard, lovingly selected from among many.
Shut the fuck up!
Cat!
Tell another lie, I'll hide another fact from me. Then I shall put it to the torch.
Cat, please, anything but that.
I think it would be more eco-friendly to recycle it, but that's just me. Okay, Your Honor. Alright, Miss Sykes, you may cross-examine the witness. Well, this trial's off to an interesting start.
Yep. Very unusual.
Hold it!
You said you snuck in, but why would you do something like that? Because if I got a big scoop on Juniper, club membership would go through the roof. Right now, the newspaper club only has one member, me. The club's history once I'm gone. So the theme is Harold's brand recognition is a matter of life and death.
Her means may be questionable, but her motive is surprisingly sound.
Extra, extra. Students seeking the thrills and chills of expose journalism report to the clubroom. This has been a paid advertisement. Anyway, where was I? Never took Miriam for such a go-getter.
Hold it!
Why would she change into that costume? The mock trial was about to begin. How should I know? But if you don't believe me, take a look at this photo. I captured this critical moment like the gonzo journalist Dick Pro I am. But this only shows the back of whoever was fleeing. You expect me to shoot her face when she's running away from me? I guess you're right, but this doesn't seem to be getting me anywhere. At any rate, as this photo shows, Juniper was in her stage costume.
Hold it!
That doesn't mean you had to chase her. Call it a journalist's instinct. I see something fishy, I go after it. I mean, who wouldn't want fish-flavored ice cream? Especially if you're a penguin. But you never did catch up to her, did you? A true undercover journalist gets up and dusts herself off when she stumbles. That reminds me, didn't you fall during the chase when you tripped on your box? A true undercover journalist is always ready to stumble over a great story. Sure are a lot of holes in your story. Or is that just the scuttlebutt brand of journalism? Cack! A true undercover journalist always prevails against their adversaries.
Hold it!
What would our client have to gain from leading you there?
The accused had employed a self-penned script as a manual for murder.
So if both Hugh and Miriam saw the body, but the BDA only sounded after our main characters found the body. Indeed.
Again, we should have to stop the pop trial before the script's details went public. And that accounts for her desperate attempt to lead our cotton secreting here to the body.
Objection!
But as we all know, Miss Scuttlebutt didn't alert the authorities. And as a result, the mock trial began as scheduled.
Objection!
Issue here is not whether it was, in fact, halted. The fact remains that the accuser is trying to lead the witness to the body.
Still don't get why she'd write all that stuff down.
This does not show clear intent to halt the mock trial.
You say it was our client because the figure you witnessed was wearing her costume. Isn't that a bit simplistic? It's only as simple and clear-cut as a good piece of journalism should be. Sure, it's simple, but I'd hardly call it clear-cut. That's why I chased her! She keeps saying it was Junie, but she didn't even actually see the body.
Yeah, but Black was a search and takes that into account.
So even if I press her on never seeing the body, I won't be able to overturn this testimony.
Well, whoever did it, whoever it was that was fleeing, William never did see their face. So I'm wondering why she thought it was Juniper. Try thinking along that line and see what you come up with.
Objection!
Miss Scuttlebutt's sole basis for identifying our client as the figure in this photo is the fact that it shows someone in Miss Woods' stage costume. Well, it is Juniper's costume, so that must be Juniper in it. It's clear-cut. No, that's where you're completely mistaken. What? This is a design drawing of our client's stage costume.
Creation! Constellations are extraordinary!
I'm glad you noticed, because those stars are precisely what's important here. In the drawing, there are constellations all over the outside of the costume. But there's not a single star on the costume in the photo.
Oh, then that means... what? Exactly?
Your Honor, there were no other blue costumes at the scene, which leads me to believe that the figure in the photo was wearing our client's costume inside out.
But why would Miss Woods make a mistake like that?
Well, it's not really a matter of why, but rather who made the mistake of putting it on inside out. Cack! Well, wait, you're not suggesting... That's right. I'm glad you're catching on. The costume's designer wouldn't put her own costume on inside out. Sorry, Miss Scuttlebutt, but doesn't believing you had a scoop when you really didn't make you a failure as a reporter? Is she wearing like little shin guards or something, or like knee pads? A failure as a reporter? Oh. Yeah. Why, hello, Miss Scuttlebutt. It's so nice to meet the woman beneath the box. You didn't see nothing.
Objection!
I would have you stop right there. I just don't know. But it's why of the matter upon which I would have this cohort focus.
What do you mean?
Miss Juniper Woods,
Yes?
what were you doing on the morning of the mock trial?
I was in my dressing room, painting my costume in fluorescent paint. Fluorescent paint? My design drawing shows twinkling stars on the costume. I was going to make the costume shimmer like that by painting the inside fluorescent.
What was that again? Fluoride? Did your costume have cavities?
Not fluoride. Fluorescent. As in glowing. The paint would make it glow in the dark.
Yes, so you apply that to the inside of the costume. Then what?
I let it dry for a while because I heard it takes a long time. So I put the costume on my mannequin inside out. Inside out? So then...
This is a photograph of the inside-out costume taken in the dark. As you can see, there's a heavy layer of paint over the entire inside surface. Someone to properly don this costume in this state. The wet paint would get all over their body. Why, yes, I believe it would. Indeed. Ergo, the costume was worn the way it was, not by anyone's mistake. But because this was the way it was on the mannequin. Inside out. Figures he would have a photo. Look at this photograph.
Every time I look, it makes me laugh. Did we just fall into his trap?
Yeah, I bet Blackwell had it planned out all along. Still, I think we should give this photo a nice long look. Wink,
Oh,
wink.
please tell me you found something that doesn't add up.
Here at the chest area. That looks like handprints to me.
Hey, you're right. But Junie would know better than to touch it while the paint was still wet.
Objection!
I believe the term to describe your thought process is wishful thinking. After all, if master painters make mistakes, why not rank amateurs such as the accused?
Objection!
So basically, you're saying my claim requires evidence to back it up.
Wow, you went to elementary school. Evidence, that shouldn't be a problem, right? After all, we've come this far.
Just because I've come this far doesn't mean I've thought everything through, though.
What? You mean you've just been bluffing? What are you, Phoenix Wright?
What did you expect me to do? I'm sick of losing to this guy. But you're right. There's only one thing left to do at this point. And that's to present some evidence. Pronto!
You just get to it, man. A showdown, is it? I gladly accept.
The fluorescent paint must have stuck to the hands of whoever touched the costume, and that paint should glow in dark places. So I just need to carefully check every last piece of evidence. This piece of evidence shows us who touched the costume.
Take that!
A school newspaper? Interesting.
Take a look at the photo where the lights are dimmed and the spotlight is on Miss Woods. Observe Mr. Newman's hands in that photo as he stands at the prosecutor's bench. As you can see, it's glowing just like Miss Woods' fluorescent paint.
It is glowing, quite brightly, might I add.
But why would he put fluorescent paint on his hands for the mock trial, you may ask? The question here is... The answer is, he wouldn't. Not on purpose. It got there when he put the costume on.
Oh? I mean, no, that means... what?
It means the figure photographed in the costume was not our client Juniper Woods. It was her classmate, Robin Newman.
What? I think you're actually able to prove that.
Well, you never know what's going to happen next. That's the thrill of the courtroom. And Survivor.
Wait, you were also on Survivor?
No.
Oh. So then...
I mean, I could definitely get on the show now. I mean, half the people they cast are lawyers.
Does that mean that Robin is our man?
Well, that's certainly how it looks.
Very well. Robin Newman it is. He is here in the gallery, I trust. Show yourself. I challenge you to a duel. I challenge you to a game.
It's time to duel.
I'm Robin Newman. Okay, hold on. Close my door. I'm Robin Newman! I want to become a great artist! I practice day and night, yeah! Fuck! That's not it! Art's gotta be sincere, man!
Like Scoob!
Like Scoob! So for occupation, should we put down budding artist? No! The Legal Academy Senior Prosecutor's Course! This braces prove my masculinity! I've been trained to be a prosecutor for 18 years! I assume you'll be cleaning up the pottery you smashed before you leave today. Ah! Oh, man! Ah! Seems the witness has finally settled down.
I guess nothing faces the judge after all these years.
You may proceed with your testimony, Miss Newman. Mr. Newman. Fine. The court wishes to hear why it had the fluorescent paint on your hand. Your Honor, I tripped and fell. I was teaching over in a dressing group, but she wasn't there! When I walked by that frilly costume, I was like, whoa! The mannequin was on, it was about to fall on me! I got the hit on me when I caught it! But I never put it on, that's just stupid, man!
Hold it!
Your Honor, I recommend a short therapy session for the witness.
Mr. Newman does seem particularly agitated, but... No! Not again. What's his problem?
I sensed it the moment Robert took the stand. The discord in his heart.
So you think he might be hiding something?
Probably. You ready, Mr. Newman? Let's see what the mood matrix can do for you.
All right.
Ooh,
Are you ready for? Are you ready for the crash out of 2026?
Oh boy. Ready as I'll ever be.
Okay. Problem number 1: did Robin Newman not just decline the therapy session?
Yes. Yes, he did.
You bet, Daisakuma.
Though, I know that, like, at some point in Spirit of Justice, during, like, one witness breakdown, like, the judge, like, basically orders the witness to submit, but I don't know if, I do think it should be, like, is it clear that there's, like, something he doesn't... I mean, I guess it's clear there's something he doesn't want said, though the court does, like, clearly need to understand, like, what tests... whatever.
Empty. If you want to see the Craz out, just you wait till next week. Episode 1 of this series, too. Oh boy, I got angry at some things. Oh shit, it was about to fall over, Corlin. Stupid!
Got it!
The Craz out.
The Craz out of 2025.
When you mentioned the stage costume, I sensed a sudden, powerful feeling of joy. Would you care to explain, Mr. Newman?
Oh, wait, what? Why would a fully scarf thing like a long skirt like maybe like that?
Scarf thing? You mean cloak? I don't know, but you seemed awfully interested in that costume for some reason. You didn't happen to put it on, did you?
What? Look at me, that guy. Okay, hold on. I need to find something real quick. Just stay on this line for a sec.
Okay.
Oh, go into history real quick. Yeah, am I going crazy?
Do you need me to scroll up?
Oh wait, yeah, wait. Wait, no. Hold on, no, we're fine. Okay, so this is the first changed line. That's like the one that's on right now. I'll say the original. Well, let's say the one on screen right now. Look, I'm in that kind of thing. I'm a dude. I'm into braces. And the original one is the same, but in the end they cut off not dresses.
Yeah, I remember that too. I remembered seeing like a dub of this scene.
You don't think Robin's actually got a thing for Juniper's outfit, do you? Hey, another changed line.
Oh, come on. Isn't it obvious?
The original line was, Robin likes girls' clothes, do you? Compared to what Apollo just said. You're doing this a bit too much, Athena.
So we're going
No
into...
way, man! Erica kept falling toward me, so I stuck my hands out to stop it. End of story!
That's a new piece of information. Time to run an update.
Oh, shit.
Even after that update, something just doesn't feel right here. Do I have anything that could prove his statement contradicts what really happened?
Take that!
You said the mannequin came falling toward you, so you stuck your hands out to stop it. If so, then the fingers of your hands would have been pointing outward like this. But that's not what the handprints show. In fact, this looks more like just your thumbs and the base of your palms.
Why in the world would I leave such weird handprints?
You know why. You left them when you went to adjust the scarf after putting on. It's a cloak. That's clearly a cloak, right?
I mean, yeah. Yeah, but I'm surprised you're so pressed about this.
Just like the model in this drawing.
Whoa!
Why don't you just admit it, Mr. Newman? You did put the stage costume on, didn't you? And you really do like Miss Woods' clothes, don't you? I think the line there is originally just frilly clothes.
Fine, I admit to putting the costume on. But I don't like girly clothes, man! And you don't change this line? What the fuck?
Yes, new information to plug in. Time for another update. There, another emotion that doesn't fit.
You're really talking about my nerves, man!
Mr. Newman, you got excited when you put the costume on, but you also felt sad.
I felt sad. It's no big deal, man!
Okay, Mr. Newman, out with it. Why did you feel sad? You're hiding something, aren't you? You're not fooling anyone anymore, no matter how far away you sound like you are with your ventriloquism act. Now tell us why you were sad.
Okay, fine! We're gonna be that way, I'll tell you! The reason I felt sad is
invisible darkness, but he's Jennifer! Well, no offense, but his habit of shouting at the top of his lungs doesn't exactly help. No! That's not it! I just know those girly clothes! I could have been totally pretty!
Hi, JST. Seems we're all in agreement.
But there's something I keep taking my way!
Wow, that's a lot of anger and raw emotion right there. His heart's crying out in pain. His emotions are out of control.
You control emotions. We saw those during the Ninetales Veil incident. Someone has to find the source of his uncontrollable anger, right?
Right. Help me look for a conflict between his statements and the images we see. If we can find that, we can wrestle him away from whatever's tormenting him. Mr. Newman said that there's something getting in the way of him being pretty. Something that doesn't go with girly clothes. But what could it be?
Miles has to find man!
I wonder, like, what makes them... how, like, the noise levels are decided for these. Like, how much reduction there is each time. Mr. Newman, you feel a great deal of anger toward your brace, don't you? Is that what you feel is holding you back from being as pretty as you think you should be? Mr. Newman, the truth is, you really want to take that brace off, don't you?
No way, man! This is simple masculinity! I can never take it off!
Is it that you can't take it off, or that you don't want to take it off?
Man, I just had my big mouth shut!
This is really weird. He exhibits intense anger toward his brace, which he calls a symbol of masculinity. But he can't take it off, not even when he's trying to look pretty. What could be at the root of his complicated relationship with his brace? I have a feeling we're on the verge of uncovering an earth-shattering secret.
Tina, you okay?
It seems Robin is still hiding a secret, a big one.
Bigger than the... Oh, this is a changed line. Bigger than the fact that he's secretly jealous of Juniper's looks, compared to bigger than the fact that he likes to wear girls' clothes?
Yes, at least I think so. No, it can't be. I just thought of something, but it's totally insane.
Hey, that's
Mr.
offensive.
Newman.
What?
I'm onto your little secret, and if I'm correct, it's not very little at all. It's huge. This sounds completely insane, but it's the only possibility left. Mr. Newman, or should I say, Miss Newman, you are and always have been in a girl. Great.
What? Have you lost the plot, Athena?
No, I'm completely serious. I don't have any direct evidence. That's what Robin's heart is shouting out loud and clear.
Hold it!
I get what Apollo means, but it's really rubbing me off the wrong way.
What do you mean?
Just the way he's reacting like this.
Oh, just that, like, it's that he doesn't think something like this is, like, normal or something, or...
Which, I get that's how it was written since 2013. It would... I'm not going to say it wasn't normal, but, like, it was less common back then, I imagine.
Yeah.
But, like, seeing it in this day and age, it just feels extremely insensitive.
Yeah, I'm reminded a lot of, the first Danganronpa game.
Don't remind me of that fucking Hangman's Gambit. I mean...
Well, not just that one. Not that part, but yeah, that is true.
Okay, and that line is somehow unchanged. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
Wait,
it's so weird what lines they change. Like, what?
Yeah, it doesn't seem like they were really consistent about it, but I guess there was no real getting around it. Regardless, but...
That's quite the grave reaction, Daisakuma.
Do you want to read the line out, or do you want to skip it?
I'd rather skip it, actually. I, for one, have never seen a girl who shouts like a maniac all the time.
What about Athena?
or like, Trucy, even. Like, maybe not all the time, but she definitely isn't, like, a quiet type, you know?
Yeah.
What is he cooking? Something I don't want, bro. Who let him
what's
cook?
He cooking
that
with?
Burned. Oh. I've seen plenty of witnesses in my day. But he's a she, and she's the most convincing actress I've ever encountered. Have you guys not heard of overplaying the part?
Oh, Miyu. What Miyu's someone who like who shouts like a maniac all the time.
Okay, I mean, first of all, Tempty, that's not wrong. Actually, that's actually a valid point. Second of all, what the fuck, Your Honor? What?
Your Honor, I don't think it's your position. Your Honor, I don't think it's your authority to declare that.
I'm gonna be so honest. I haven't replayed this in a while. I did not know it was this bad. Oh my god.
Sadly, Daisakuma, we can't skip it because this is my first time playing it. So the game won't let me.
And also, it's unfortunately relevant to the plot. Well, not the ultimate plot, but it's relevant to the Juniper Clothes thing. Please! You're now truly just as done as equal in one area. You're just as equal. Why is guys? What the fuck? You know what? I'm just gonna not voice. I'll tell you what I'm gonna voice again, actually.
Okay. I mean, would you want me to voice them instead?
I don't know. Okay. Unless it's about to happen, then I guess never mind.
Yeah. I'm with you there, Tempty.
You guys are talking about me! I'm... Oh, Fukuba!
I think I left something at home. Gotta go. You being for real?
Guys, please don't act insane to this.
The brace, it's...
Miss Sykes? No, allow me to call you Athena. I wanted to keep this a secret at all costs. But no! What? Hey! No! Surely this... Oh my god, I feel like I'm getting hit by whiplash every time I see one of these lines. Nope, it's for real! I'm a girl, body and soul! If you don't believe me, I'll give you a P-E-E-K! Oh!
God!
As if!
What an amazing transformation. And all it took was removing a fucking brace. Well, the Discord is gone, the image is now complete. That was joke, everybody laugh.
I was raised as a boy since I was little. I studied law just as my parents wanted. now this living wire can be pinned to the ground. It's...
So, wait, what are they trying to, like, what's trying to be said here? Like, what? Wait, was Robin born male but identifies as female, or was Robin born female and their parents, like, raised them, like, in a really, like, tried to raise them as a boy? Like, what's trying to be communicated here?
I just want to paint a picture real quick, because, like, given the fact what Robin just said about how her parents treated her, about how they were basically unsupportive of her identity as a girl, I'm just surprised she would reveal it after basically everyone in the courtroom was being as unsupportive as possible.
Yeah. It reminds me of, the frickin'... You remember the frickin' shame scene with Kisama?
Confess, shame. They weren't even telling her to confess, they just literally didn't believe it. I get
what?
the writing's dated, but I still don't like it. That she was a girl. Don't let the smithereens by you, Athena! Now I can stop pretending I want to be a prosecutor, I'm gonna be an artist! Yay!
Yay.
Orta! What a shocking development! He really did turn out to be a she! Why's everyone looking at me like that? I feel like a movie star or something! But no paparazzi, please! I value my privacy, O-K-A-Y! Rah! No pictures or your credit, man! Am I just imagining things, or is Robin even more hyper now than when she was a he?
I don't know. Maybe it's because she finally got her troubles off her chest. Literally.
He's the end of my suffering. Taitsukuma, I'm so sorry. This is all well and good, despite my earlier reactions. But does he, being a she, actually change anything?
The fact that the witness is actually a girl does change things. Because this was written in 2013. Because there is now a piece of evidence that we must reevaluate.
Very well, let's see what the defense has for us now. What piece of evidence must we reconsider now that we know the witness is a girl?
Take that!
This is what I'd like the court to reconsider.
Oh, the tape recorder, the one that recorded the threat. You're a goner!
That's right. And we have already established that it's a female voice in the recording.
Nat, you better be fucking kidding.
Of all the students who could have moved the body before the mock trial was to start, our client was the only female if you exclude Miss Scuttlebutt because of her alibi. And that is why the tape recorder made our client the prime suspect.
So then...
That's right, the witness just revealed that she's a girl. Therefore, if we're using the voice in this recording as the basis for hurling accusations, this witness must be labeled as a suspect too. It's a shame that this is the first time we get to hear Athena's objection theme.
Wait, oh my... They're playing her Wow. After that performance, I'm surprised.
Honestly, I think you could have, like, played it instead of the cornered theme during, like, the Scuttlebutt thing, where she realizes that Robin was involved somehow.
Instead, they fucking play it after this shit. You've done it! You found a hole in one of the prosecution's key pieces of evidence!
Yeah, but wow, that was a lot of work for a single one.
Objection!
Not so hasty now. You're forgetting that only one person here was privy to that script. Elko, Miss Juniper Woods, is still the prime suspect.
Yeah, it does seem like her objection theme is great, and it seems like it wouldn't play often because you don't get to play as her often. But Miss Newman hid the fact that she was a girl both at the crime scene and in court. I'd say that puts her in camp suspicious.
Okay, really? What?
Are you being
Just-
serious, Nat?
No, I meant to what Athena just said.
No, the hiding of that fact doesn't make her suspicious. She was hiding that fact, or at least presenting as that way, well before then.
Yeah, like, what? Like, I'm sorry, like, she literally said she's been doing this for 18 years, and then minutes after forcing it out of her, you accuse her because of that? What the fuck? What is this case?
Is this the Craz crash out?
I wasn't expecting it here.
Oh, we're still not done?
Well, no, I thought that scene... I forgot how that scene went out, honestly. I was expecting to have it in the middle of it, not after. But, like, are we for real, game? Hello? That's not nice, Athena. How can you accuse me of being a killer? I mean, I'm just a weak, innocent little girl. Just think of what murder makes me...
Objection!
Bullying a girl, not cool, Athena.
Oh god, Daisuke, what am I forgetting?
I can't think of anything else, personally.
Suspicion is as suspicion does. Downly, the witness does have some sort of connection to this crime. Perhaps our newfound lady is merely feigning ignorance. We can surmise that she lent support to the principal offender, Juniper Woods.
Is there a way to write this so it's not problematic, or it's a loss, or is it a lost cause? I don't know.
I'm not sure if they could have made what Athena said not sound problematic, but they certainly could have done the reveal a lot less problematic than it did.
Well, I guess the question is, what is the, I guess the issue is you kind of have to go into would going into more detail about, like, the person in question's home life, Robin in this case, about their home life and what led to these circumstances, would that make this more or less offensive is my question. Because I'm not an expert on this stuff.
Building up to what caused her to hide herself, you mean?
Yes.
That depends entirely on what and how it's written.
Yeah.
By leading the skeleton to the body, she becomes an accomplice to the murder.
Accessory.
How can you say that? Fuck. I'm not an accessory to any crime, Mr. Batman!
Objection!
Batman? I'm not even that rich!
I'm Batman.
In any event, with the witness as an accessory, it's quite a bit, does it not?
I just accept it as a product of its time.
Objection!
You made it all make sense somehow. And I'll keep accusing Junie unless we can show someone else knew the script's details. But how could someone have gotten their hands on that kind of info? The only way they could have known what was in the script was if they... Sorry, Junie, but you're not going to like this. Our client may have leaked the script's details to someone.
What the devil?
I just accept it as a product of its time. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, like, Danganronpa 1 is also a product of its time, and yet, like, clearly it's still incredibly divisive to this day. So much so that pretty much any discussion of 1-2, which I will defend as a genuinely good case, and which I will continue to defend as a genuinely good case, but that the discussion of pretty much all roads of discussion of that case in, like, fandom discourse just lead back to that topic, and it makes it very frustrating to talk about.
So, like, I would accept it as just being a product of its time if this weren't a re-release.
And I know I shouldn't have, but...
Not even that it's a re-release. The fact they re-released it with some changed lines, meaning they did come back to this.
So evidently, like, so the fact that, like, some of the lines haven't been changed is just very odd. I revised the script to favor the prosecution. Like, and the thing is, like, it seems like they were fairly close to, like, do you think if all the lines were changed to be more in line with the rewrites, it would have come across better? Or is the fact that, like, they had to drag out, like, or is the fact that they had to, like, do a freaking cross-examination in court to publicly reveal, like, the witness's identity, is that the real problem here?
My main gripe with it is that, one, she literally declined the therapy session, and it didn't seem like there was any, like, indication that the court was forcing it. And two, the fact that it happened in court as well.
Not to mention they removed multiple HP references and didn't really try to fix this. I assume you mean Harry Potter. But Professor Court noticed it immediately and changed it back. Miss Woods did not want Hugh O'Connor to win the mock trial. That's why I believe she leaked the details to the witness, Robin Newman.
I get it. If Robin won, Hugh wouldn't be able to confess to Juniper.
Right, Junie was probably trying to keep their friendship from becoming awkward.
Could you see that? What was a bull? I never heard about the script from Juniper. Never, ever, ever.
Objection!
You sure? Can you look me in the eye and swear you didn't?
The AD, Athena, you don't have any evidence!
You're gonna hurt yourself fainting like that.
Actually, we might have just the thing.
Really?
Yeah, one of Robin's lines I read when
Sorry.
we were reenacting the mock trial.
Here's a shot of the crime scene. Ironically, it was Professor Court who posed as the corpse. Hair forehead, how did the mock trial participants react to this photo?
Mr. Newman was surprised at what Prof. Court was wearing. Robin said, "Oh, the green sweatsuit." S-U-R-E? I might have said that, but so what? Well, think of it this way, Athena.
Yeah, which way exactly?
If I told you I'd be wearing a blue suit today, but then showed up wearing what I've got on now, what would you say?
Oh, the red suit. Ah, I think I got it.
Wow,
Your
thanks
Honor,
for holding our hands.
we have evidence proving that Miss Newman knew the contents of the script. The defense moves to present said evidence to the court.
Very well, Miss Sykes, present away.
This evidence proves Miss Newman had prior knowledge of the script's contents.
Take that!
Mock trial script.
Miss Newman, during the mock trial, you were shown a photo of the victim's body, and reportedly you reacted by saying, "Oh, the green sweatsuit."
Yes, I said that. What's your point?
You seemed to have some issue with the green sweatsuit, and I think I know why. The proof is in the script, specifically on the Things to Prepare page. Sweatsuit. Victim's outfit will be a red one from the prosecutor course.
Huh?
You were surprised because the sweatsuit in the photo was green. But if you didn't know about the script's content, Then that shouldn't have surprised you.
Oh. I thought we were friends, Athena. Wait, hold on. I thought we were friends, Athena. I felt blind.
You cut out a bit there, but okay.
I'm laying on my floor right now.
In light of her privileged knowledge, I move to declare Miss Newman a suspect, Your Honor. Damn 1%er.
You what? Why am I on the floor still? Shit, and knowing script details makes me a suspect. And there must be others beside me. I mean, someone else could have also seen Prof. Court's note.
Note? What note?
The Professor and Juniper were working together to prepare the mock trial. Only one copy of the script was made to prevent it from being leaked. That gets kind of convenient, right? I do have one slight question for this case.
What?
Unless it's been answered already. Why were they trying so hard to keep this freaking mock trial script a secret?
Because of how valuable the prize was, I guess, but...
Like, what? Who gets to ask out Junie or something?
No, it was like a seminar with either Phoenix or Clavier.
Oh yeah.
And I guess with it being framed as a competition, allowing the details to be released could lead to like favoritism.
I guess.
You're not seriously going to suggest...
It's the truth! Prof. Court did exactly what you're thinking! She didn't write down any of the proceedings or the truth behind the case. But she did write a note to herself about the props and details about the victim's BODY.
Is this really true, Miss Newman?
If you don't believe me, send the police over to my house! Tell them to check the pictures on my camera! That might give me an advantage. So, I take a picture of the note! I'd say she's telling the truth.
Wait a sec. If there's a note with details about the body, then that means... there are others who could have made the murder look like our client's script.
I believe you're right.
Apparently this case isn't as clear-cut as Prosecutor Blackwell would have us believe. This new revelation blasts a big fat hole in the prosecution's case.
Objection!
Oh! Bully for you, Missy. I mean, I don't think this spells victory.
And why not?
The battle is still young, and my blade is now fully drawn. Between it and my next witness, your life will be forfeit. So put away your wooden sword. And show me what you're truly capable of if you wish to live.
You want it? Don't worry, I'm gonna bring it.
That's what she said.
I already said I want nothing to do with this trial.
Oh, juvenile. It's not a matter of what you want, for you will cooperate, Hugo Connor.
Prosecutor Blackwell, why have you called this witness?
You recall that the day before the mock trial, in short, the day of the murder, the accused testified that she left for home at around 6 p.m.
Yes, my notes here do to confirm that fact.
Right, our client wasn't at school at the estimated time of death, so she couldn't be...
Objection!
Yes, but that was a fictitious...
Felicitous.
Felicitous lie, or am I mistaken?
Felicitous.
Golden boy.
I've no intention of saying anything more. Now, if you'll excuse me...
Shut up! Hold! I am not through with you yet!
That's like 3 times now I thought he was going to break his shackles. It seems the rogue prosecutor has it out for me.
Leave, and we just might discuss you-know-what.
No, wait! One little statement and Mr. Cruel loses it? What's that all about? I changed
Your
my
Honor?
mind. I'll stay and testify.
Your Honor, is this not blackmail?
I don't know what that is. Are you sure, Mr. O'Connor?
The word of a genius is as good as gold. Let's get on with this. Hugo Connor, a senior at Themis Legal Academy, lawyer course. How's that?
Just fine. Your testimony then, if you please. You're up against the top of the class now. I'd be careful if I were you.
I know Junie would never lie like that. That pompous schoolboy won't know what hit him. I mean, I guess at the very least with Hugh, having a bit of an attitude, some, cockiness to him, at the very least, he is on a more level playing field against Athena than he would be against Apollo or Phoenix. To get mentally prepared for the mock trial, I meditated at the archery range until 7 p.m. At around 7:15, I went to the main building before going home. That's when I saw Juniper. We didn't say much as we passed by each other. She seemed her usual self. That's it. Anything else you'd like to ask?
Is all enough. Well done, Golden Boy. The final bell rings at 7 p.m., at which point the campus is a desolate place. Now you will recall the tape recorder. We know the time of the voice. We know the time of the voice recording. It was 7:10 p.m. the day before the mock trial. That was the dark hour of this heinous crime.
Do you have any proof of that?
As its final bell, the school plays a special broadcast when the clock strikes at 7. The female voice on the tape appears 10 minutes after that broadcast. The killer waited until the school was empty to spring her devious and deadly trap.
So, when the witness saw the defendant, that would have been...
Indeed, it was 5 minutes after the voice that was captured on the tape in the art room. Ergo, we know that the accused was still in the main building even after the killing. Did someone say killing?
Shut up. I will not be outdone by an Ursine, by a pathetic Ursine mascot.
Mascot!
So the time of the murder and the time of when the body was moved...
Great. Another inconvenient testimony.
Just extra cross-examination, please.
Hold it!
So, do you meditate often?
Athena...
Don't tell me you're going to start pestering me, too. What's that supposed to mean? No need to play dumb with me. All the girls want to know about my private life. The fuck? What?
What? Bro. TMI.
I will remind the defense this is a court of law, not a pickup spot.
Remind the witness of that, Your Honor. I mean, Gant was kind of blackmailing Lana in front of the judge, so this should be fine. Yeah, but Gant is in a position of power. Whereas Black Quill's just a prosecutor.
Excuse me, Miss Fancy Pants Roy. I was smitten with the witness.
Objection!
What? Guy!
Objection! 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 I'm just trying to establish the witnesses. If you must know, I never go a day without meditating. Satisfied now, stalker girl? That's it. You'd better take that.
Oh, damn. Whoa there, Tiger. Just take a deep breath and relax. You're getting rage baited.
I'll just continue my testimony now, if you don't mind.
Hold it!
Our client has stated she went home at 6 p.m. We don't need to see this again. We really do not need to see this again.
Did you know she left like 6 p.m.?
No, wrong. I don't know what she was doing, but Juniper was definitely at school after 7 p.m. But I suppose neither side can prove one way or the other. Ugh. If Junie was there, that means she's lying. Truth be told, I only saw her for the briefest of moments. So you just walked past a good friend, barely saying a word? The final bell had already rung. They get mad when you stand around chatting. Then again, we're not like you people, talking endlessly in those annoyingly loud voices.
Objection!
Annoyingly loud voices? I'd like it if you refrain from insulting my partner like that.
Normally I'd shout objection right about now, but I'll take this one for the team.
Anyway, I think that's about all I have to say.
Hold it!
Alright, I'll take you up on your kind offer. I expected as much, so go ahead, ask away. Thank you, Dual Destinies. I wouldn't have known that Juniper said she left at 6 p.m. without that flashback right after Athena said that. Why would an honor student like you ignore the last bell? I wouldn't say I ignored it, I was simply running a little late. Do you remember exactly how late? You're a stickler for details, lady.
I'm going to the bathroom.
If I had to say, it was maybe about 10-15 minutes. If you think it's that important, I'll add it to my testimony. I was hoping you'd say that. The final bell had rung 10-15 minutes earlier. No biggie.
Hold it!
Please tell the court what you were doing on October 23rd, the day before the mock trial. That's an easy one. Nothing in particular. Nothing at all? Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. You didn't help with the preparations? You don't get it, do you? I was merely playing the role assigned to me. I left the preparations and the like to others. My job was to be mentally prepared. Junie put her heart and soul into getting things ready while he just sat on his behind? Just to reiterate, I spent most of the 23rd meditating at the archery range. I didn't talk to anyone until the school closed at 7 p.m. I suppose a few archery club members did come and go while I was there. But you didn't talk to anyone? Not a single soul? That's right. I didn't say a word to anyone till the final bell at 7 p.m. I see. This is crucial information. Please add it to your testimony. I don't know if you're bluffing, but if you are, you have a pretty good poker face. Do you play professionally?
Hold it!
Just gonna cycle through all the options. Might as well. Did you stop by the art room, or as it's now known, the scene of the crime? No, I didn't. Can you prove it? As much as I'd like to say I could, I can't. But let me ask you, can you prove that I did? As much as I'd like to say I could, I can't. But I will ask how often you visit there? Hardly ever. There's no reason for me to be there anyway. There's no reason for you to be there? Is there an echo in here? If something's bothering you, I'll just add it to my testimony. How considerate. Thank you for noticing. Let's add your statement to your testimony.
Let me be clear, my fellow Americans. Oh.
Objection!
Oh, I thought you saw it.
What?
I saw the contradiction. Do you want me to say it?
No. I mean, obviously it's that he had to have gone somewhere to meet with Professor Court, but, the problem is this doesn't specify when he, where this meeting was supposed to take place.
Objection!
Maybe press it?
Even...
Hold it!
You had no reason to be in the art room. Really? The lawyer course I'm in is supervised by Professor Means. Plus, I'm not a member of Professor Court's art club, so why would I even go there? What about art class? Nice try, but seniors don't take art class. Alright, let me ask you... Wait, I just remembered something important. You did? I scored only 100% on all the art tests I took through junior year. That's it. Right. Always happy to indulge in some ego stroking. Anyway, what to ask next?
Objection!
Finally. So you didn't talk to anybody on October 23rd. Are you sure about that? I already told you. My word is as good as gold. And those golden stars Professor Means likes giving out. Okay, then how do you explain this? And don't spare any details. Sorry, never seen that before. This is the victim's planner. She recorded all of her plans in great detail. Take a look at this page here. It reads, 23rd, meet with Hugh and important. Don't you find that interesting? What? Where'd you get that? The key word here is important. You say you were at the archery range all day. But you also said a few students came and went while you were there. That doesn't sound like a great place for an important talk.
The entire campus was buzzing with activity before the mock trial. Could they have possibly had a private conversation?
I thought about that too, but the situation changes after the last bell.
What's this now?
The witness stayed after the last bell in order to have a private talk with the victim. Am I right, Mr. O'Connor? This is insane!
Must we go through this yet again? Answer is you have no evidence as usual.
No, I don't have any direct evidence. However, the witness was meditating until after the last bell, and he attempted to conceal his private meeting with the victim. First Robin, now me. Who are you going to accuse next? You're just another unscrupulous attorney looking to get ahead.
Don't let him get to you. He's definitely hiding something. I mean, he was supposed to meet with the victim around her estimated time of death.
That's not stated in the planner.
Shut up!
I had my suspicions about Robin, but... Hugh seems just as guilty. These three are the only possible suspects, after all. Mr. O'Connor, answer me this. Did you meet with Professor Court that day? Sorry, Mr. Jailbird Prosecutor. I don't mean to steal your thunder, but I've something to say.
If it'll save me some trouble, then by all means speak away.
If you would recall, Miss Sykes, the voice on the tape recorder was female. Knowing that, I'd like you to explain how I could possibly be a suspect. Oh, he has a point.
Impressive. Golden Boy here does shine gold indeed. Care to take the reins? You're more than capable of prosecuting the case.
Sorry, but I'm studying to be a lawyer.
Same thing, dipshit. I think such genius is to be wasted on mere lawyering. At last, your moment is here, Sykes Dodo. Time to review Golden Boy's statement. Improve that you are your young prodigy worthy of the badge on your lapel.
Could he lay any more pressure on?
Yes. Do you wish me to?
No.
Good.
The voice is unmistakably female, so there's no point in arguing that.
Yeah, you're right. In which case, to whom does the voice on the tape really belong to? The voice on the tape belongs to the victim. That's the only thing that makes sense.
Objection!
Are you mad? The voice on the recording says you're a corner. That is something a murderer shouted at the victim, not the other way around.
Yeah, that is a problem. You're a goner. You're a goner. You're a goner.
Oh, fuck off. I forgot how obvious this is.
She said his name. She said his name.
Yeah, Athena?
You're a goner. You a goner. You a corner. Hugh O'Connor. Wait a second.
I know I said this game handholds, but dear God, guys, please. Hugh O'Connor. But
yeah, like at least let her sound it out a while. Yeah, or don't like drop it like that.
You're scaring me here.
Like, Attorney of the Arcane actually has a moment like this, but it doesn't give it away. You're scared? I'm terrified for even coming up with this.
With what? I somehow didn't notice your very obvious recollection.
You wanted to know if I'm worthy of my badge. Well, I'm about to show you why. Despite my age, I can wear it with pride.
I'm trying to take it you won't be changing your argument. Still, it sounds a bit odd for the victim to be the one yelling, "You're a goner."
I agree, if that's what the victim was saying, but it's not.
Very well. I assume you have something to back up your assertion.
Not exactly. But you don't have to add fuel to his fire, Your Honor. Yes, it was in Case 4, Daisakuma. If it is indeed Professor Quart's voice on the tape, then she was shouting because she was... I would like to call one basic fact into question. Is that shout on the tape really saying you're a goner?
What are you up to now, Athena?
Professor Quart's planner says she was supposed to meet with the witness for an important talk. Perhaps our witness, despite being a genius, had done something wrong. And this made Professor Quart get angry with him during their private meeting.
Yeah, this changes what we heard on the tape.
Well, if you want to see how it changes things, then let's try a little experiment. Your Honor, I want you to yell at the witness as if you're mad at him. But, and this is important, use his full name.
Okay, let's see, Hugh O'Connor!
What did I do to deserve that? Yes, like that. Now try again, but faster.
Hugh O'Connor! Hugh O'Connor? Hugh O'Connor? You're... Guys! Please!
Wait a second. No. This can't be.
You think I'd spend the energy to lead you this far if it wasn't true? But it is, Your Honor. Humans are not perfect. That's a scientific fact. We sometimes mistake shadows for monsters or the wind for voices.
Now that you mention it.
You can do this, Athena. Just give the old guy one more little push. The sound on the tape recorder never was the phrase, "You're a goner." That's only what we thought we heard, when in fact it was the witness getting yelled at. The court will know that this is different from the selective hearing men are so good at.
What? What? I think you're right, but what was that last part again?
Never mind. The important thing is that the voice that was recorded isn't our client's. And since it was the victim scolding the witness, he must now join the list of suspects. Ugh! Ow.
Objection!
Ow, my flag. What's he carrying around, by the way? Is that like a bow or a flag or something?
I do know, but I won't say yet.
Okay.
I thought this testimony would suffice, but it seems it's come to this.
I assume it's a spoiler.
Well, not really a spoiler, but you see what it is eventually.
I will not allow such fallacious quibbles to upend this case. The prosecution has one final piece of evidence to present to the court.
Evidence? What's he going to pull out now?
Feast your eyes on this photo and let me see that insolent look vanish from within them.
Let's see here. That's a picture of the defendant and the victim. Photograph shows professor and student preparing for the mock trial.
Oh wait, wrong quest.
Wait, was this taken in the art room? The room where the murder occurred?
Indeed it was, but the revelations do not end there. You see the clock on the wall? It reads 7:05, and we have 5 minutes before the voice was recorded on the tape.
What?
The accused brutally stabbed the victim to death 5 minutes after this photo was taken.
It seems the defendant's culpability in this crime is quite obvious.
Junie was with Professor Court just 5 minutes before she was murdered? What now? Nothing I can say can change that fact.
Understand now? You can believe in your client all you wish, but try as you might. Such misplaced faith will inevitably cut down the cruel, steely blade of truth. Listen, Missy, the person you'd like to save more than anyone else in the world. I'd be willing to wager that your defense isn't what they desire.
But I became a lawyer so I could...
You still fail to understand after so much pain and defeat? The courts are not the playgrounds of little children just as lawyers. So before you break your back in failure, run along home and grow up!
He thinks I'm giving up now. He's got another thing coming. I have to find my inner strength if I ever hope to save him. But I can't think of any way to strike back. Worst of times are when lawyers have to force their biggest smiles. It's impossible. How can I smile under these circumstances, even if I forced it?
It's better than bad. Who knew Blackwell had that one waiting in the wings? Wait, why did that Twisted Samurai just present that at the start of the trial?
Wait, maybe this was his real plan? Was he just trying to show me how weak and powerless I am? Maybe he's right, because I really haven't got a clue. Who's the real killer? Who murdered Professor Constance Court? Apparently Means and Court are the tallest characters of their respective genders in the series. You could say this is badly... Badly what? Robin Newman, a girl who had been forced to live a lie as a guy? Or was it Hugh O'Connor, the honor student who had met with Professor Court?
There seems to be little reason to debate the defendant's guilt any longer.
For sure, it's really like, what the fuck?
The time for a verdict has come.
Oh, you.
No, that's not gonna happen, man!
What's the bring of this? You just announced the judge when he's about to hand down a...
Okay, hold on a second. What the fuck?
Is this a change? Another changed part?
No, my internet's just fucking bugging out all of a sudden.
Do you want me to take over for now?
Maybe, but... Yeah, I'm trying to get it fixed.
Tee maybe, but false verdicts are an N-O-N-O. Whoa! Miss Newman, please explain yourself. Juniper is not the killer. I know because I know who the real killer is. You do? You know who the real killer is? What is she up to now? Yep, I know because the real killer is... M.E. me. Tee? What? It was me! I did it alone! Just me! I don't get it. Why is she confessing? Miss Newman was witness near the stage. There's even a related photo of her. The more I think about it, the more suspicious she seems. Robin Newman isn't the kind of guy who pins the blame on friends! Just so he can walk free! Get it over with! Declare me guilty already! Done.
Okay. I think it's back. Juniper, now what?
Please, wait. Juniper, what are you doing? Thank you for all you've done, Thena. But you'll have to forgive me. I can't let my friends take the blame any longer. Junie, no! Don't do it! Hugh and Robin have done nothing wrong. They have absolutely no connection to this case. The real killer is me. I alone am responsible for the entire crime.
Objection!
Junie, you know that's not true! Hurry up and retract your statement! I'm afraid it is true. Forgive me, Thena.
Order! Order! Will someone please explain what's going on here?
I see right through your cheap ploy.
School rules state that a prior conviction terminates one's eligibility to graduate. A guilty verdict here would make whatever dreams one had go up in a puff of smoke.
Oh, I wasn't aware.
You meek little mice will fight when cornered. A bit of a spectacle, I might add. These vermin are trying to protect each other now that there's nowhere else to run.
Protect each other? Wait, So is Robin just trying to protect Junie too? If so, then the real killer is...
Guys, really?
Objection! This... this whole thing's a joke. Uh-oh, now it's Hugh's turn.
What is with kids these days?
I know what just crossed your mind, Miss Sykes. Oh, I see. Oh, it was a bow. You think I'm a killer, don't you? Put my finger in my mouth for that one.
Wow, he really is a genius. He even knows what you're thinking.
One instance of mind reading does not a genius make, Mr. Justice. I think it's about time I told you the truth. And I'll even get right to the point. It was me. I did it.
What, guys?
What?! I thought a bow would be like way... Is that just a quiver or something? I guess it has to be.
Oh, it's probably the quiver, not the bow.
Yeah.
No, both potential suspects are claiming to be the real killer.
I'm so confused right now. If you still have doubts, how about I detail my murder plot? It's absolute genius. Dang, still not breaking those shackles. You're really trying my patience here, Blackwell.
Enough of this nonsense! There's a court of law, that's not the set of some high school drama.
See, I have no choice. I'm afraid I'll have to...
Hoy! Wait your boldness!
I'm sorry, Prosecutor Blackwell, but I'm in no position to hand down the verdict just yet. I am hoping the defense and prosecution can come up with some airtight evidence. That is why you both have rested the day to continue investigating this case.
Pinch me, I think I'm dreaming.
Fine, do as you wish.
This brings today's proceedings to a close. Court is adjourned.
Okay, there is just one thing I want to say about the ending there.
Okay.
I feel like the moment of all of them confessing could have been so much better if the trial wasn't low-key a huge-ass mess beforehand.
Probably, yeah. And also, like, did they need to do, like, the whole done, 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 done? Like, yeah, like for every single one of them?
I get doing it, like, the first and maybe second time, but, like, the third time as well? Like, jeez. Like, how are you still surprised?
Yeah. Nondescript time as well. Question: Is the second trial a two-parter? Like, does it have a trial former and ladder?
Let's check.
Because the second investigation probably doesn't have enough material for a full stream. At least not if we go for 3 hours. I mean, it might.
One... It might. And also, no, it's just one nearly 2-hour-long segment.
Okay.
Let me see if there's, like, a lobby in the middle of it, though. Surely there's a lobby, right? There's a lobby, right? Oh, God, that's not a lobby.
I take it there isn't?
I'm scrolling through the entire thing. Yeah, there's no lobby. So basically, we'd have to either do it all in one or find a way to split it.
All right. Well, in that case, we might just have to eyeball it, play it by ear, so to speak. Before we did, just to like get through the investigation, and then if there's still time, get through as much of the trial as is reasonable. They must have fortified those chains after last trial. I do think it's canon that like Fulbright does get stronger chains and shackles for Black Quill every time he breaks them. So maybe he's having a harder time than usual.
Anyways,
well,
I can't believe that the reveal with Robin was actually worse than I remembered it was.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like I did not remember it being that egregious.
Go ahead and explain. It's not that I disagree. I just want to hear what you have to say on it.
I already basically said what was wrong with it, like how she to have the indication that they were forcing it upon her, and then on to the fact that they exposed her like that in front of the courtroom, in front of what seemed to be people who didn't believe it anyways. And the fact that she admitted to it when there were people like that present, like, it just... It's not even like they were like... It's not even like they were acting like they were supportive and they just didn't believe that she was a she. It was like they were like... It sounded like they were against it entirely.
They like denying the possibility. Yeah, I see. I see where the problem is. I also feel like kind of there's always like a story there, so like brushing it aside is because like look, I know that Chihiro, I know that Danganronpa's handling of this is not done well either, but that mostly comes down to like the cast's like super like overblown reactions to the revelation, and also with specifically how it's done, and then they just move on and are suddenly able to just naturally refer to the person correctly, supposedly, for the rest of the trial without any real acknowledgement, and also with and also there are some lines like the infamous incongruity line that do so in really awkward ways. Whereas, but then they also lean it, but they do at least like come up with like an actual backstory there. Whereas here, I feel like I would have liked to know more about Robin's backstory. You know.
I mean, we might get into it in this investigation, but between you and me, I actually don't remember if they do.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I don't really know what to what to make of this, especially when I don't think any of the logic is like flimsy in this case. I don't really see any issues there, but I don't know. Something about it something about it just feels loose. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because the monstrous turnabout had so much going on, and also had the freaking guide maps showing up constantly, so that you got a very clear understanding of what was happening.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not really sure what to make of this. I definitely think that this is probably the messiest. This is probably like, I guess if you're asking me, I'd say this is the weakest trial segment so far.
Like, even outside of that, the trial was still sort of all over the place.
Yeah, there wasn't. Actually, yeah, we went through 3 different witnesses, which, like, you know, that's not a bad thing per se, and it's happened in this game before. Even I'm sure it's happened in single court segments before.
But like, Miriam, frankly, sort of overstayed her welcome. Like, was there really a reason to make her lie on the stand? Like, I know they said why, but like, really?
Journalism.
And then with Hugh, wait, it was Robin next. We already talked about that. And then Hugh was just like, I guess I was like, I'm not gonna say it was fine, but it was passable, I guess.
Yeah, Hugh
then,
kind of felt like they were bringing it back a little.
And then they ended with that whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I suppose we'll see more about this case next time.
Yep. So tune in next Friday where we most likely don't finish the case. What?
This Friday.
Yeah, tune in this Friday where we don't finish the case, but we'll most likely get most of the way there.
And then we start the Cosmic Turnabout.
Hooray!
Alright, see you guys next time.
See ya. Good night.